Okay, so. Oh, good God. I'm out of breath now. So. What do I do today? I guess Shikigami cleanup a little bit, right? Still. Let me go grab Little Minstrel. It's gonna suck, but I gotta go grab her, I think. After that, does anyone know what other Shikigami give Benevolence Wall? Because I'd like to go get some more of them. I currently only have one. I suspect Genji probably gets it at like a level 60 something. I might try to level him up, but that's a bit of a grind for sure, right? And I think there's at least one more, right? Like a third one. This one said. Having 2 Benevolence Walls right now in Yuka would be great. 2 full turns of cover would be awesome, really. Kinda need that, I think. Would help out a ton against like the super enemies in the Sanctuary and such. And just in general. I don't see the game being very easy either way, but I see it being a bit more manageable with more cover turns. Oh. No, I've already beat her actually. She got fragments though, so let's beat her up anyway. I do need to start collecting Demon Lord fragments. All the time. Important to get. Nice. I guess that thing is slower than Patchy. That's really saying something, you know? I don't think these guys have anything though. Just items. Just mats. It's a shame that the Minstrel's kind of rare. But at least she's only a B rate, so it shouldn't be that bad. I mean, I could like just go grind up the pity and then come back and just beat her once and get her. Does anyone know what the pity value for B rank recruitment Shikigami is? Because that'd probably be the fastest way to do it. That way I only have to encounter her once here. You know? That might be fast for most of them actually at this point. I'm not really against it, I guess. It's a bit lame, but it's fine, I suppose. The XP here is not going to be that amazing anyway. Same thing as far as the items go. I'd rather grind items a little like a dedicated thing if I need them. Oh, oh my god, hiccups, goodness. Alright, let me get up the wiki here. W wiki. I'm just gonna get this up while I'm looking for her. Should be a page on like let me check the FAQ here. Maybe it says it here. I know there's somewhere. Must be. Oh yeah. Oh, that's just the odds actually. In case you're curious with the odds, SS is 100, S is 50, A is 25, these percents of course. B is 12.5, so 1 in 8. C is 6.25, so 1 in 16. And D is a big cut down to 1.56%. E is 0.39%, and F is 0.1%, so 1 in 1,000 odds. Oof. That ain't great, is it? To say the least. So I still need to find the actual... I do not find this thing. There. You read 2 water. You surprised me when I was tabbed out. I was looking at stuff. So I gotta skim through this FAQ a bit more. Surely this is up here somewhere. I'm just not sure it's out there where. I'm talking about Yukari and whatnot, how to hunt them. I don't need that info, I already know that. Let's see. Orchalcum, Adamantites. Yada yada yada. Let's see. Which Kigami should you level up for the EX story? Let's see.
Alice, Yugi, Momiji, Mining Village, Gelatinous Matter are good defensive ones, I guess. Anyway, I don't need that right now. I'll get that later. Let's see. There's gotta be a thing somewhere. Did I die here, by the way? I might. There's a question page, but that's like for users to submit questions and have them answered. I think that's really what I'm looking for. Is this thing still alive? Come on. Die. Hurry up. Let's see. Maybe there's like, Shikigami Fact. Here we go. Okay. This is probably what I need. Yep, okay. I have the pity values. Okay, cool. So for for S through C. So you know how C is a 1 in 16 chance. For C, the pity value is 16. So that's quite generous, actually. Minstrel, I think, is a magician. Maybe 10. Alright, let me go beat 6 more. And, you know, if there was a fight that had 2 of them, then that means this will be off by a bit, because that's what I heard. It's every recruit attempt, not every kill, per se. But still, should be close. So I'll just kill a few. And I just won't recruit them from this. The minstrel. That one, yes. Why are you summoned with mental flares? What do you mean? For what purpose? Why aren't you just alone? I didn't know that would be the case. I feel cheated, honestly. It's not fair. Whatever. So let's see, is there anything else cool in this guide? I don't know. The thing that says like which ones are good for EX is kind of nice. Of course. Okay, so if she tries to join here, say no. Say no, say no, say no. I have to say no. Goodbye. I gotta beat you a few more time. Dang, too bad. Yeah. Weird, huh? Too bad that I said no. I think it's probably enough, right? I don't think I need 4 spell cards, surely. Looking at some other cool stuff here. Let's see, Silly Court, Accu, Lily, Clausen. Dreadnought are good for healing, yeah, of course. I don't already know that much. Alright, whatever. Whatever. Alright. Why is she like joining me every time you stop that? That's not how this works, by the way. You get like normal odds here from what I know. Because Yukari aren't guaranteed to join you here at least, so I don't know why she would be. I don't think she is. Probably not. At least they die in turn 1, that's good. I wasn't really watching till now, to be honest. I'm really scared of physical damage. Yep. Weird. Maybe like certain tiers are guaranteed to be recruited here if you try. That's strange. Okay, that puts her at 13. I can't be asked to do it more here. I would rather do random encounters. I don't know why. I don't know why I feel that way, when it's more efficient to do that there and get the pity up. But it's just not fun. Feels like I'm wasting time. All I'm doing is raising a single number. I'm not getting any XP, any items. No fun. It sucks. I don't like it much. I'm probably not going to end up doing it for the Yukari, like spending an afternoon on them in particular. I don't expect that I will at this point. I'll probably just finish the game without him. I was never concerned with 100% from the start. 90 to 95% would be cool, but going for all the Yukari is a little bit much, I think. Most people don't do that, and for good reason, right? I would say. Ugh. I got a stiff neck. No, I'll grind for items another time if I need to. It's okay. I got my stuff done on Danmaku Maze yesterday in time for the upcoming showcase of packs. It's looking pretty good. Can't talk about what I've been doing, of course. But I had like a greedy thing that I wanted to implement that I thought would be really cool for a certain attack. Think about like the silly Danmaku piano I put into its Album Infector. Not quite that silly or extreme, but a cool thing. That I had an idea to like make a certain attack fit together better and feel more like in-universe. And I went through it and I got it to work. And it's a huge step up from how it was before. Much more playable, much better looking. Okay, I surrender. Die. I give. Try it again. I'll need to find a few of her. Maybe she's in this room too. I don't know if it's the hidden counter table, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's pretty good. That's gonna buy me a bit of time to work on other stuff. This week is the week I want to try going out to the library and working Kasegai. Heck, if I really wanted to, I could do it today. Not tomorrow. Wednesday's therapy day. Most weeks. But I don't know, I'll see. I was thinking of working Kasegai a bit anyway today. I'm feeling pretty good after all that stuff. Just, I feel productive. So, I don't know, we'll see. I've really had the urge to get back into game dev recently. Like, I have this game that I really want to make. But it's like really big and expansive and would have a lot of content and would get updated a lot with more content in the future. I'm not good at raking my ambitions. And apparently these enemies are really hard to run from. I think it's these specific guys. I really feel like it is, and I don't know why. I can never seem to run from them. They're just the worst for whatever reason. But yeah, I have a cool idea. I don't know how much I've talked about it before. I guess I could talk about it a little bit. It's something I started coding maybe a year or two ago. At this point, I'll probably remake it from scratch in Godot and use Godot instead, because I think it's a bit easier to use for this stuff. And just in general, it does a lot more things for you, and hopefully my game isn't going to need so much processing that it needs to be in a lower level language anyway. I'm not sure though. Depends on how thorough I go with some stuff. At one point, I debated having it be sand particle physics based, like Noita, but I don't think it's going to do that. I think it's just going to be tile based. You know, go with smallish tiles, like maybe Terraria tiles are a bit larger if I can. I'm not really sure about that. It's gonna be something like Patchy's the main character, essentially. No, I didn't want to do this fight. And a hole opens up in the library that goes underground. And underground, there are like kind of reflections of the different parts of Gensokyo and their inhabitants. So I think, I forget exactly what the reasoning is. Maybe I still have to make it up, but instead of going directly down there, Patchy decides to send a golem down. She's been... Wait, sorry, is golem the right word here? I forget. Is it golem or... What's a similar word for golem that I can't think of right now? Not Shikigami, Tsukumagami, of course. I'm kind of like familiar. I think golem is probably the word I was using. I forget offhand. But she sends down a golem and whatnot. And you know, you like fight stuff, you collect like drops, you can get like rare drops and common drops, and you can like install them into the golem in almost like a battle network, like Navicust kind of grid system or something like that. And there's boss fights. There's like different levels of difficulty to the boss fights that you can like challenge. I'm not sure if I want to go with procedural generation for individual areas and have to be connected in a set way. A la Rogue Legacy or something like that. I think that might be nice. Sort of like Noita as well, I guess, you know, that kind of game where like areas A, B, and C are always connected in the same way, but the contents of them vary, even though they follow the same kind of level generation. Personally, I think that would be what I'd want to go with, but I'm not exactly sure. And as the game progresses, you get some other characters who also want to try sending in stuff. So Alice comes by, and Alice can send in a doll. And it plays differently, has like different upgrades, weapons and stuff. And there's also like a bestiary system, sort of for like the enemies, the areas, the bosses, where you can get different comments recorded based on like who you're playing as and what like what kind of behavior that character observes from the situation. So like maybe there's an enemy or something that self-destructs on you if you get close, and like you have regular info for it, like Patchy makes an observation just in general, and then like if it self-destructs, it adds a line in the bestiary about that. And Alice has her own page in the bestiary because she writes different stuff. They observe different things in different ways, and there'd be a lot of text involved, I guess, in that case. But I think that would be really cool. I want to do it. And I want to put in different characters from different Toho games, and I want to put in crossover characters from other games. I want to ask Hachikuma if I can put in Gorgon Sisters and stuff like that. I would ask if I could put in characters from Wonderful Waking World, all stuff, kinds of stuff like that. And I would commission different musicians for different areas and stuff. Really get Tripper to do some music, get Miyaga-san to do some music, stuff like that. I have a lot of ideas, basically. I don't think I need Shinzo for anything in particular. Little Minstrel. Harmonia Residence. Ah, okay. So that's like Kaguya's thing, but twice as strong. That's cool. Why does she have Roar? Huh? Alright, let's see. So, other Shikigami, huh? What else could I go get, maybe? Decoravia still. I still need this guy. The pity for Decoravia is... Why did I go off the page I was on? In this page. Yeah, here we go. 51. He has a 1.56, a 1 in 64 chance of being recruited. So no wonder I don't have this guy yet. Holy shit. Well. Back to the Castle of Chaos with me. Middle, and then we go backwards. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's still kind of vague. You know, honestly. But I have rough ideas for a lot of parts of it formed out. And I think it would be cool. And I kind of have the idea of like Eiki could be one of the playable characters, and she could like send in a little Haniwa golem, like a little mini Mayumi or something like that. Any kind of character that has like the crafter, you know, tag on them. Like Nitori could send in a little flying robot or something, and you'd have something there, you know. Medicine could be playable. She can send in Susan, you know, the little doll, which may or may not be the main body. Who knows? I can come up with whatever interpretation I want. I have some of the gameplay prototype here and there. I have like the basic controls for like Patchy's golem figured out already. And I also had a system that like writes chunks and reads chunks to your hard drive and like generates them as you move around. But they were all like just basic chunks, like empty chunks, just as test purposes. I had that done in Love 2D a year or two ago. But it probably is better that I move everything over to Godot and learn how to use Godot properly. I don't know. It's a big ask. I think rather than having it be like one big open world, like Noita, like a connected area, I'm probably better off having there be actual area transitions. Because it just opens up a lot of issues. Otherwise, you have to design the entire game around that premise, and it's a lot to ask. So I think I could still make a good game, you know, with area transitions between the areas. You know, Road Legacy did it. It's a pretty good game. Pretty neat, pretty cool. So, something along that line, basically. A lot to think about, that's for sure. I would like a dragon bone, please. Yes. Very, very much would. But of course, I'm not very good at like finishing games or getting them very far along. So maybe I'll do it with a couple friends and we'll divvy up the work and whatnot, but I don't know. I would still like to be, you know, kind of like the direction of the project, because I have, you know, all those ideas and stuff. So I don't know. I have tried working with friends a couple times before, mind you. You know, Birdie and Mouse are also working Danmaku Maze, and though I don't want to share details on it, we were working on something else before Danmaku Maze, really. Well, no, actually, it was like in the middle. We took a break. They took a break from Danmaku Maze before I even joined the project. And we were working on putting out, you know, something short and simple as, like, a fun project, but it got a bit out of our hands scope-wise, and we couldn't finish it in time. Not even close. So that's on hold, but... Ooh, I get a thing. I do have some experience there, a little bit. Very metal. Does what? Yeah, it's where EXP up. Nice, cool. Okay. Surprisingly, I don't really care about that, though. It's okay. You can keep it. Right, I was supposed to also do the other rooms on the way down. I forgot them, the ones to the side, but... no point now. But yeah, eventually when I, you know, have enough time, less translation stuff going on, I'll try to do some game dev. It's hard to juggle all the stuff that I want to do and all the stuff I'm obligated to do right now. So I'm not getting invested in it right now. I'm just thinking about it now and again, that's all. I need to prioritize translating at the moment, with Kasegai still on the table and being quite big and possibly coming out in the nearest future. That kind of has to take prio a little bit. It's only fair. They got to me first, you know? And of course there's Labyrinth. I think I told someone yesterday I was going to ask 3 Peso how it's been going with development. I haven't gotten to it yet, so sorry about that. Don't feel too betrayed. I'll see if I can today. Maybe I'll remember, maybe not. I don't know. Yesterday I was super busy with coding stuff in Danmaku Maze. I had an actual headache by the time I was done. There are a lot of things to fix, but it's good to get out. So, a bit of a stressful day, but very rewarding in the end. I felt good with what I'd made in the end. Good stuff, all around. Bunkru. You know, Byakured, even if we run from the dragon, it's still in the room. It hasn't really gone anywhere, hate to tell you. So, I've been playing more Cataclysm again. After those couple lost runs that I already talked about, I started up another one, and it gave me another retirement home run. I like the retirement home start. It's actually kind of nice. Just like going through and slowly securing the houses and whatnot. The downside is your character is going to start with like no combat experience because they're just like an old retired 50-year-old person. And runs where you start with no combat skills are pretty difficult to get going. There's going to be a lot of downtime where you're like sitting around and reading books and stuff waiting for your character to heal up because it's too risky to go out. And this time, I just lost the run last night because I essentially got trapped in like an underground walkway where there was a SWAT zombie in my way. And the other end of the walkway was just a dead end. It did have a staircase going upwards. So I could have maybe brought him there, then looped around him and gone back down. But there was nowhere else to go besides past him. So in the end, what I did end up doing is actually, yeah, I did loop around him, couldn't think of it. So I did make it past him. But upstairs was also a slave ring biter that I could not get past, unfortunately. He killed me before I could make it out the door. I was too low at that point, ripped my head off. My head broke, as the game put it. One of your limbs broke. I didn't know that my head was a limb, but it can break. Broken head syndrome. So yeah, it's a shame. And then 2 starts later, the game had the gall to give me a 3rd retirement home setting. And I'm like, no. I put like 10 hours, probably 5 or 10 hours into these 2 retirement home attempts recently. And I haven't even finished clearing the retirement home and gotten out of it. My character's still piss weak by the end of it. I don't want to do it a 3rd time. Like, I like the start, but I'm not... Yeah, there's more to Cataclysm than a single starting location. So, no, I just ran outside and let something kill me, just start up again. So the one I have going now, I'm very early into it, but I started in a burning church, and I'm just looking around at the town and stuff nearby. I'm still on the first day. But I started with a character who has, I think, like 10 strength. She knows Aikido, which actually kind of sucks. It's okay early game. At the very least, it's helping me, you know... Actually, it's not really helping me, but the fact that she has 6 dodge is probably what's helping me. Because when you start in an old folks home, you have no dodging skills. You're gonna get hit by everything. You can start blocking at melee 1 once you unlock brawling, but it's not really that good. You're still gonna get your ass kicked. Meanwhile, this character has killed, like, quite a few zombies already. And yeah, they're all weak zombies, like fat ones and decayed ones and original ones. But she's taken, like, maybe a half pip of damage in a single limb. And that is a far cry from what the old folks had to deal with. You can use Void Cutter, right? Probably. I don't think so. Try it anyway. Just whatever. But yeah, I really do like the starts. Where you start in, like, the apartment complex, the retirement home, like, a complex with, like, a lot of buildings nearby and stuff. Or, like, a lot of rooms, and you, like, kind of slowly clear the place out. Maybe that's not how a lot of people play the game, maybe it's not how you're quote-unquote supposed to play. I like it. I like it more than mindlessly wandering around on the overworld and looking for stuff, even after you get a car. I feel like the game actually gets a bit stale once you get a car. Honestly. Kind of feels like you've already won at that point. You know, you can do a lot of stuff. Run over a lot of stuff. I don't know. However you have fun is up to you. Just have fun somehow. You know? Yeah, I'll just use this. No. Let's use Gadray. Let's use Gadray. Okay. What was the thing I got yesterday? I think it was a skill, a passive on Platinum Crusader that, it doubled the max hits that your multi-hits can do, which is really cool. So I think Remelia is even better if I lean into it further now. It's nice. No Decline yet. A few more attempts of this will hit the pity value though, so it's okay. Can't say the same for the Aquarius sisters, but that's fine. I don't need them. Yeah, I'm still playing the last generation fork of Cataclysm for now. I don't know if it's necessarily better or worse. It's just a little bit different, I guess. There's a bit less stuff to scavenge for. Supplies are a little bit thinner, which is probably fine, I guess. I would need to, like, look up a list of a lot of the changes because I've kind of forgotten, honestly. Should have never introduced me to Cataclysm. That's a bad idea. Can't stop playing this game. Should have never introduced me to Toho. I was like 15. Can't stop playing these games. Toho wasn't the reason I started learning Japanese or anything in particular. I'm trying to think exactly when did I... Yeah, I was already into Toho. Like, when I was still in high school, yeah. Yeah, I did get into it at, like, 16 or so, maybe, around there. I started learning Japanese when I was, I think, like, late 18, early 19, after graduating. I was living on my own already at the time. In a house rented out by my parents. It's kind of like now. And I just kind of started going... Umineko was actually what technically gave me the inspiration. Sure, I mentioned this before, but Umineko wasn't finished at the time, from what I remember. And, you know, I had watched the anime, and I think I wanted to read the VNs. I forget if I'd read some of them at that point, or if I was going to do it later or whatnot. I don't remember the specifics, but it's like, well, maybe if I read Umineko in Japanese, I can discover something about the mystery that no one else has yet, and I can solve the mystery. You know, that kind of thing. It was like a curiosity. And, you know, that desire definitely left me as I went on. I did read a bit of episode 1 in Japanese once. It's extremely long-winded and slow. I did learn a bit of new vocab. Could do it again someday, but I really like, it's gonna have to be like 20 years from now because, you know, Uminako's kind of fresh in my brain right now. So I'm not really super interested in that anytime soon. But yeah, I just kind of went with it, and eventually I wanted to start translating, so I started translating. The end. There's some other things in between, but that's the general gist. It's cool that a lot of other people are learning Japanese nowadays too in my, like, circle of acquaintances. It's neat seeing Dylan play Wagotabi. I've been tuning into that at least a little bit here and there. I think he's picking up on it pretty well, honestly. I get the impression he's not even doing reviews outside of Wagotabi either, right? So he's like remembering stuff pretty well, and a lot of the time he catches himself when he makes a mistake and fixes it as well, which is respectable. You know, not like there's anything wrong with not doing that and having the game correct you by any means, of course. But I'm just saying, like, he's doing really, really well for a beginner learner. Alright, who do I take off? Because I'm gonna go grind some stuff in the place I think I'll take off. Cyclops? Yeah, Cyclops, whatever, sure. Actually, I don't even need High Wizard. I'm not using High Wizard in particular. Am I? I don't think I am. Oh. Duty, remove world. Okay. Sure. Alright, so. Go fight some things in Black Sanctuary again. Always a good time, always fun. I don't think I'll really mess with the gear too much. I think I'll just leave it like this. Oh hey, look who didn't show up a single time yesterday. I don't have Dreadnought on. Wait, you don't need Dreadnought for this thing. That's right, you just need Wriggle. If it runs, it runs. I think it can run. But it's okay. It's whatever. Alright. Curse it, curse it, curse it. It's the only curse we have in the team, I think. Right. Yeah, Master Spell needs. Okay. Curse it, curse it, curse it. That, I used Hypnosis? Shit. Well, it ran anyway, so it didn't matter. Whatever. Yeah, there's no point even really bringing Dreadnought against those guys. I mean, I guess I could buy you, like, one extra turn. Actually, yeah, not long, not long. It's good against the other ones, though, for sure. So, oh god, Patchy, no. What happened to you? Oh, hey, hi again. Okay. Don't use Hypnosis, use Butterfly Storm, dumbass. I mean, you cursed. Butterfly Storm is just the name of the skill. Stupid thing. I don't need to fight Yami at all, no point. It'd be cool if I could recruit some stuff here. There's like some C's, which I think are 116? Yeah, C's only 1 in 16. I think this thing is C rank, right? Yeah. And I've already beat 5, so that's pretty good. So the pity is 16, by the way, as well, which is awesome. It's great. I don't know what I really want to hit you with, actually, with Byakuran. I guess it doesn't matter. I think what I usually do is just this, right? Let's do this again. You can just cover for everyone, and you can hit it with Supercell, and it should pretty much die, I think. If not, just completely die. He's trying. Yeah, Spider-Man still isn't going off in time, which sucks. Oh well. I guess it means I can do this first. It's okay. Wouldn't mind being able to in-turn kill it, but it's okay. Oh yes, because you use Butterfly Storm for the damage. Jack pops. I guess it's mostly a field chicky. No, it gets the stat buffing field, Emerald Pentagram that people were saying was good. Not fighting this guy yet. Not yet. Wish I could. But I gotta set up a whole party for him. He is a near future opponent though, for sure. But not quite yet. This guy, he's a far future opponent. I don't know about him. Started playing Power Washing Simulator 2 days ago with a friend of mine. It's fun. We just shoot the shit, and we have another friend come in, and we just hang out in the call and just talk. Well, the two of us wash. And the third friend shits on second guy in the group for cleaning wrong, essentially. Being inefficient. It's fun. I enjoy it. Good time. Let's see. Sure, do it anyway. Yeah, I really still need to fix something with the speed, I guess. I don't quite get that. It's weird. I gotta make Patchy slower, Byakuran faster still. Apparently. I don't know why Patchy's getting to go first before Byak. See, Spell Enhance would have meant that I... Okay, never mind, she wanted it anyway. Guess I didn't need it. I think this guy is... Is he also a C or is he a D? I'm not sure. But of course, Terminator can also join. I guess if he's a C, I should go for his pity value as well, huh? Let me check real quick. It's Mogami. Terminator... Yeah, okay, I've only beat 4 so far. I feel like I beat twice that, but I guess they're all on deaths against him too. Yeah. So I guess on the agenda for today, first things first, is get both of them recruited. Wow, I looked down for a second. I'm already dead. That thing just one-shot the whole party. Ain't fighting that guy for a while. And here we go again. Here we go again. Okay. Can we get 3? Can we get 3 in a row? Going on 3. No. Okay. Good. Not gonna complain. I guess it is fast. I do need to make sure that Curse actually goes off first. That's true. If I wanted, I could maybe also, like, double strike as well, and have her try it twice in case it fails. Or I could just do that. Cool. Alright, bye then. This guy can also be... He's also recruitable. Yeah, so... Okay, there's 3 C's here that I want to recruit today. That's not that bad. I can do that, I think. I can get by with that, probably. This guy's weak to... nothing really. I use Earth on him, I think. Typically. So, since he takes a bit longer to kill, time stop. Yeah, Shinzo's nice to have for this guy, huh? But I don't have him. Oh well. Since he takes a bit longer to kill, I want to open with this and I'll use my other move once it's better next turn. That's fine. Right, yeah, I can try to put Bottomless Swamp out of next turn too, that's always helpful. Raising our evasions, but I have nothing, I guess. See, thing is though, I don't know if it gives us like flat evasion, or if it just buffs our existing number, because if it's the latter, then I have like 0 evasion on some characters, and that is totally worthless. I'm not sure. And I can't be asked to go read the wiki to find out. Oh well. It'll stay a mystery for now. Alright. What's this guy drop? Just fragments, which are nice. HP? Yeah, I'll probably use that next turn on him. But for now, let's swamp him first. More important. Minstrel has... Oh, Rapid Stream is the one that basically lets us go first. Pretty much. That's good. Okay, now we hit with Uzumagiki. And Marissa doesn't have anything too much to do, honestly. No, she does not. I guess you can just laser him. Laser Mori's fine. But yeah, I'm hoping that the DoD postgame is fun and doesn't take forever. I'd be happy if it were over within a week, but I'm not sure how realistic that is. That's very optimistic probably. Because I expect it's going to be pretty big and pretty difficult. Pretty grindy too, from what I've been told. So it might take a couple weeks. I really don't know yet. Curious as I am, I just don't know. You have nothing. This is where we have another Earth Shiki on Patchy, just for this guy. So we can fight a couple enemies. Oh. I gotta think about exactly how I want to go about today. I'm all cleaned up, so I could go to the library. I've got my laptop battery. I just see when those pens arrive. I ordered some pens from Amazon to use for Drawbox. You're not supposed to use ballpoints. I think they shipped a day or two ago, finally. Arriving tomorrow. Okay, cool. Thank you, Amazon. Tomorrow. Alright. Today would probably be a good day, huh? I think, like, tomorrow doesn't really work because I've got the therapy and whatnot in the afternoon at 3. But today might be a good library day to go try it out. Get some work done there. Depends on how long I stream for, too. I'd like to be home so I could do stuff, Power Wash Sim at like 2 or 3 p.m. It also depends on how long I stream for. I want to do about 2 hours of VOD at least. Which is why I wish Umideko hadn't gone on for so long, but it was a good stream at least. Very good stuff on Umideko today. Glad I stuck with it. Pretty decent place to end in the end. I was kind of dreading that, like, taking a while. That's part of why I hadn't streamed more Umideko in a bit. I wasn't exactly sure how that was gonna go, but it was good. It was good. Good fun at deduction party. You know, it's still a shame that I already came into this knowing the answer. Would have been fun embarrassing myself on stream and guessing something totally off the wall. I would have probably had a much harder time seeing the hints and, like, narrowing it down without having the perspective, you know? I definitely didn't look at the, like, white text narration the first time I played. I did not piece that together. I thought that was just, like, a general statement about the story and not that there would be clues hidden in there. I still think it's kind of mean that there's clues hidden in there that you have to replay the story multiple times to see, instead of just having easily referenceable in the menu. I think that is kind of deceitful a little bit, but, oh well, it's whatever. It's still a fun story in the end, I suppose. Alright, so this worked last time. Let's do it again. Surely it'll work this time too. Also, I really need to look to changing document speed stuff in a sec too this time. Like, for real, like, I gotta stop forgetting. Yeah, this entire mystery is lying to the reader. Yeah, but I don't know, it's different somehow. It feels different. I don't know what to tell you. I like being lied to by the game. I love when games lie to me. It makes for, like, really interesting twists, like meta twists and stuff, actually. I enjoy those quite a lot. Type 0 barrier. Ooh, the reflect went up to 66. Nice. Alright, what did you get? So... oh, so it lowers the effectiveness of elemental damage. That's cool. That's cool. I've been wanting something like that for a while, and I just didn't have it. So Byakuya actually went first this time, I noticed. Let's see. I think I need to put Swiftness 4 on you, so we'll swap this. Give Marissa Swiftness 3. That should be fine, right? Hopefully. I think I'll make enough of a difference, but we'll see. This guy just really wants to bother me today. The Dark Rabia field would be good against him, I think, since he's all elemental damage. I still don't know, he's still gonna be a nightmare. Oh yeah, so... The wiki mentioned, let's see. Go back over here real quick. Which Shikigami should you level up? For like walls and stuff. Hold on a sec. There were two different like articles about this on two different pages. Here we go. Yugi gets some cover stuff, I guess, at one point. I guess we actually don't have Yugi on right now. I could put Yugi on instead of one of these guys. That's fine, sure. Yug, I don't know if she gets the skill I want or not, but I can put her on, let's see. Alright, yeah, that's fine. And technically, I don't even need Gudre right now, actually. It really is not really, like, the attacker in these fights. It's just Patchy, zapping them or hitting them with Earth. So it also recommends Gelatinous Matter. Alice, too, of course. Alice already has everything unlocked, I think. So Gelatinous Matter. Is that a shield chickie? No. So I don't know what it gets, but we'll put it on. I do have it, I just haven't really leveled it up at all. Where is Gelatinous Matter? G, right, it's labeled as G Matter, that's why I can't find you. Okay, sure. That'll do. Oh. What just happened? Could someone clip that so I could see that, maybe? The enemy attacked the party, and I instantly got a game over without doing anything. That was really abrupt. It did like a single target attack. Can someone clip that and give me a link to it? I want to rewatch that, actually. I'm incredibly curious. Please tell me I have someone watching who actually did it. Otherwise, I'll have to go back and look through the VOD for it later. That was at about 46 minutes. I'll make a note. Just in case, I suppose. You know how to clip. There should be a button, like, below. It's probably too late now. Okay, I made a note to check my VOD later on. I'll have to see what's up with that. I don't know what the hell just happened. Another weird bug to add to the pile, presumably, because whatever just happened cannot be normal behavior. I don't know what that was. Alright, let's do the usual. At least these strategies are fairly reproducible, if nothing else. Terminator can still go wrong, I guess, but I think Yuka's tanky enough to maybe take it now, honestly. Re-attacks, I'm not sure, I guess, but that usually doesn't happen. I think even if it does, we can probably still kill it before it really matters. Wow, nice. Patchy MVP. Oh, she gets Meteor, that's cool. The Minstrel does. 50. Okay. I'm sorry if grinding like this is boring to some people, but try your best to share in my endorphins. See those pity numbers go up. We got 3 things to recruit here to start with. Then I will be okay with making a new party and trying some of the other enemies here. And I'm not against maybe checking out some of the actual, like, post-game underworld area today, as well. Perchance might be fun. Another copy of Hyper Armor. Pretty Super Ajin. And it's this guy again. I need him too, so that's fine. Alright, Patch actually has 2 copies of it, so it's okay if we, use one of Super Gravity, not Super Gravity, Downfall Calamity on the first turn. I just need to make sure that I don't use the double yet, that's all. Does not matter what Remy does, not the slightest, sorry Remy. But yeah, she's got a copy on Dryad too, which is good. You know, put this on. You can do something useful, Marissa. Muddy, 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 muddy. That one still isn't fast enough, huh? I guess I'm gonna have to put both speed rings on her. Try that, maybe. Death it. I wonder if there is anything here that's weak to death in this area. Surely there's like at least one thing that they put death vulnerability on just for fun. I don't know. There probably is like a page on the wiki about this area that says like how to beat these guys. But I think I'm generally fine. I mean, I kind of see how to beat them. It's just a lot of them need parties, that's all. You need to actually go into them planning for them. Which is just a pain. It's doable. It's just a pain, that's all. Oh, you clipped a Gex. Thank you, thank you. Let me look at this real quick here. I'm not gonna bring it up on stream, probably. Hold on, get it muted. Good, okay, let's play this. The party was wiped out, but they're fine. That's so strange. Wow. Appreciate that, thank you. I'll keep that handy, I guess, for when and if DoD gets revisited. Because I don't remember that being reported. I think that's the first time I've ever seen that. Maybe I'll send it by Zelda fan and see what he thinks. I'll DM it to him right now. I'll probably get a kick out of it. Let's see here. Oh, I see. Let's see. Okay, I send it over to him. What he says. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Benevolence Wall. Benevolence Wall. Nice. Good. Okay, so we have another copy. Doesn't mean that Yugi has to go on Yuka, but that's fine. For later use. Cool. I'll remember that for when we set up a party for the other enemies here. I don't like this thing because it takes so long to kill. There's no actual weakness. I don't know if Shinzo wanted to try Weak Maker either. It's whatever. I guess in the first turn I will use this. I'll wait until I have the stat up to do the downfall calamities then. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he's on right now. I'll see it sometime, and knowing him, he'll probably go try to reproduce it, but I wouldn't do that. I've spent hours in this area, and I've seen it happen, and I don't know why it would even be tied to this area at all. Very strange. It's almost like... I was gonna say, like, maybe the game, like, loads up a state from a previous battle where you lost or something. But that doesn't make sense, because it didn't trigger until, like, the first attack. Maybe it's like how Minecraft updates states for nearby blocks when you, like, mine a block. Maybe it's like, that's what made the game realize it checks after the turn to see if you're dead. Hey, Penny. Come on, honey. Oh, uppies. Yeah. You can go on. I think that might kind of work. I think maybe it didn't properly reset the party's, like, death state. I mean, even though they were visibly alive, but maybe the game was confused. I don't know. I don't really know what to say, honestly. It was such a weird situation. I don't think there's really much I can theorize on to rationalize it. Oh well. Okay, go Patchy, go. Go Patchy, go. Need a bit more than that. Good baby. Oh, stop licking my arm. No. That hurts. Penny's usually not too cuddly, but sometimes she likes lappies. Oh. She's really in the mood today, I guess. Magical chaff. It's... Oh, hey, we got jagged. Alright, that's the first of the 3. Nice. Magical chaff is like magic damage down. It wasn't you that got it, someone else. I didn't see who it was then. Oh, it's you. Oh, it increases both parties' magic guard chance, so like helps with magic shields and stuff, I guess. Probably more than regular shield up things do, I guess. Count Typhoon. Oh, that's a big attack. Missile, shield wall. Okay, well, I don't know. This guy gets all his skills pretty early, so let's put him on someone. Level him up. You can have Yugi. This Benevolence Wall is good to have. And Remy can have Jagged. Jagged and Ritter. So he's got a guard physical attack chance, so he could be a good, like, utility protection Shiggy on Patchy if she somehow has the space. So, like, she could have the Mental Flare Staff, she could have that, and she could have Ergon Wing. And she'd have crazy chances to just not take damage from a lot of things, which would be cool. Right, but he's not exactly useful here, I don't think, in particular. That's fine, though. Doesn't need to be. Good girl. Nice. We can one-turn the Terminator. Mighty Shield Wall. So he's also kind of like a defensive Shikigami. That's good. I'll take more of those. Alright, and this is the other one. This is Hex. No, we're just gonna do the usual, actually. Got sort of a macro for this. I don't want lickies, honey. So I googled today, I noticed, Penny does it pretty often, like over here, near this wall. I noticed Felix do it in the bathroom today. Like, face against, like, away from the wall. You know, like, they twitch their tails with their butts near the wall. So it's like spraying, but they don't actually spray, and apparently, well, at least according to ChatGPT, I guess I didn't verify this after, I wasn't really that concerned. It's like mock spraying, so it still has the same effect of, like, kind of marking your territory, or something like that. Saying like this is your place, I like this, I feel comfortable here. I noticed Penny do it quite a lot up here on the desk. Right, so this thing unfortunately is not recruitable. He's worth 60,000 EXP though. Wrong one. You. Storm Curse. Actually technically I still need to make sure that she goes first. Past that, it doesn't really matter. We just have to hope it doesn't run. Boo. Maybe I do have room for Dreadnought. Let me see. Can I make room? Rabia isn't going to run anything else till level 70. Which I think is quite a ways off. So yeah, let's just take off Rabia. He's done his job for now. He's ready to use later. I've got Dreadnought in case we run into more Yukari at any point. This guy I'm not ready for yet. He's scary. He's gonna be one of the toughest ones here. Osho. I don't need to fight Jagged anymore. This is great. The thing I can run from. There's 3 things that we fight now. The Yukari Emperor, just because we find because it's good EXP. We fight Hex, and we fight the Terminator. Okay, we got like 3 Shikigamis in a single hour. That's a pretty good pace. You can get this guy too, I think. So he's probably one of the ones I'm going to go for right after, actually. Because I think he'd be pretty simple to set up a party for, honestly. Just need death resist, darkness resist, and if you have a bit of breath resist in there too, that's also nice. Would certainly help. But he's not weak to light anymore, so he's going to be quite hard to kill. But, oh well. I'll make do somehow. Oh. We can't really take anything off of the party in particular right now. We still need the thunder damage for, the ones that we do kill here. Well, but I guess I could take the Earth Shiki off Apache. She doesn't need it anymore. That was just for Jagged. So I could take off Dryad. That's fine. Let me put on someone else. Let's level up Otohime. She has a couple skills to get. She's like level 18. I just never bothered. No, not this one. You think you can turn the pages of the book with his big robot hands? I kind of doubt it. Probably uses telekinesis or something. Strike. And... let's see, she has the field. I actually need to make sure... She'll have speed, I think, right? We'll be able to get the field on anyway, probably. Surely? Maybe? Let's see. Because I don't have first strikes for both of them. Mercer has the other first strike after all. Oh, it's staying around this time anyway. I would have missed hit and run. Or it got blocked or something. Come on, you can't do that. You need to hit. There we go. Didn't even try to replace my field. Nice. So what more does Little Minstrel get? So I'm gonna get 70, so I can take her off now. 70 is obviously quite a ways off, so we'll remove her. See what else we can do. Triple Angels get something in a couple levels. So I'll put them on. Don't know if I'll really use them, but I'll check the skill and see what it is. Gotta keep your options open. I'll not die to this thing this time. Really, this thing just decides to delete the party. Usually it's not a big deal, to be honest, though. Hi, Zane. Welcome. The outcome's... Right, I still need to put the other thing on her. I'll do that now. I keep forgetting. I'm terrible with this. Alright, disturbance weather and shining radiation? I don't know what that does. Steals damage. Physical. Okay. Sure. It's accurate, I guess. Nothing too fancy, but it's something. Alright, put on... Looking for like skills that are like level 50 and under. I guess Nithri's fine then. Sure. Works. Right, you need more boots still. Okay. It's good to know that Marissa doesn't outspeed the Yokuri Emperor with her field, so I actually need to use... Oh wait. Yeah, I took off Little Minstrel, so I can't do the, like... I can't do Rapid Stream, unfortunately, huh? Not a bad idea, though. Maybe I should just put Rapid Stream on instead of Aya. No, I need the double hit. Rough. I might use it in future fights, though, in this place. Just to guarantee the first turn for everyone. What a good idea, huh? Ooh. Here we go. Ugh. Alright, so we're halfway to the pity value on this thing. Let's see if the speed works out properly now. For the patchy quick kill. It's not a field thing, is it? I don't think like the slots get speed buffs in this formation or anything. Oh, there we go. Good. That's all we needed. That is more than enough damage. I could take down like 2 of those things. Rejuvenation. I don't know what that does. I mean, I can guess. Okay, good. That's like Gertrude. Really worse? I don't really know. I haven't used Gertrude before. Not in this one, at least. Thank you. Show mercy. I'll probably take this thing out after I take down the moon too, because they're both dark enemies, so I can probably reuse the set for the most part, I think. So we're gonna go for those 2 next, after I'm done recruiting the Shiki. How many of them are recruitable? That I don't know. We'll see when we get there. They're not investing yet, so... Thanks. The time waster encounter. I haven't seen Patchy block much stuff today. Like, I don't think she's blocked that breath at all. Patchy, please block the breath. Okay, so I need to first strike Marissa to make sure that we get the field off, unfortunately. Doesn't really matter what anyone else does past that, I guess. This will give us more time to land the curse and have it hit us with the curse and whatnot. Is annoying though, but oh well. That's just how my Shikigami are split up. Shikatanai, as they say. Shikatanai. There is no Shikata. It's just gonna run now. That's cool. Okay. I guess the trick here would be to put Dreadnought on someone else. So I'll put it on someone else. It's just annoying having to make all these little concessions, but it's fine. And you get Nitori to level her, and we're good. That'll work. Actually, it might not, because Marissa might not be fast enough. No, I don't think she is. Oop. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I'll see what I can do after, maybe. Remember back when the Terminator was a big problem? So long ago now. So long ago. You could no longer cares. Yeah, so this time Spell Dance didn't go off. There must be some random stuff in the, like, who goes and who doesn't go. It's really annoying. I guess I could make Byakuya even lighter. Wait, she has something that's weight 1 and gives her speed. I don't think I can make her much lighter than that, actually. Yeah, I don't know. She's just trying too hard. I could make her heavier, but I don't want to, lower her damage. So, oh well, we'll just have to deal with it. It's good enough. We don't really need her to go first anyway. We're not having a hard time killing these things. It's okay. We're making pretty good time on actually, like, killing the things that we're hunting now, too. Much more reliable than yesterday. This guy still shows up, though. And he just resets your attempt. He's cool. You know, you just gotta get to know him. Kind of a bad first impression, though. Bad first turn. Okay. 8 Terminators, so we're halfway there. Yeah, my like ring light has my lights at my eyes a bit more sensitive than normal. I might turn it down just a hair. Just an observation though. Turn it down just 1 tick here. Yeah, still looks fine on stream. That's a bit more gentle on my eyes maybe. I don't know. They're not feeling it today. Not enough. Because the spell enhance didn't go off in time. Talked about this. We tried to fix this. There is no solution. Someone got something there. Jagged, I think? Oh, he's got everything now. He's already done. Perfect chase. Still don't know if that's good, maybe. He's got provoke, and he's got a cool big attack. He has no stats. So his skills had better be really, really good. He's got some nice passives. That's crazy. There's another statless Shiki. I mean, I'm not going to keep him on now. I don't need to. So, off he goes. What else can we do here? Sweet has one more thing. All of 50, I guess. That's reachable. 50 is kind of within the realm of, like, I could quickly get there, I think, now. Anything past that's still a little bit slow. I'm gonna have to keep the Shiki on for quite a while for it. I'm not ready for you yet. It's a video game. I love it. I love it. Oh, I'm not retreating this time, huh? Royal Darkness Giga Flare. I think it is actually, like, an edit of Utsuho's Giga Flare from GOS. And probably in here too. Because I think it's basically the same animation. It looks really familiar. I guess they're not kidding. This thing's over halfway to the pity, which is good. I cannot wait to see that it's another statless Shikigami, probably. Better be good. Better be really, really good. I gotta go pee. I'm gonna be right back. Okay. Just checking some stuff. Alright. Man, the party's above level 80 now. That's gonna help moving the recording. Thing is, I don't think this is even really, like, over grinding on purpose or anything. Like, the game puts these Shikigami here. They're before Shinki. I think it's more than reasonable to expect the player to try to beat these and recruit some of them before or after Shinki. I don't think this is weird what I'm doing in particular. I might not get all of them, but I want to have some at least. I want to beat most, if not all of them, before I really dig too deep into the underworld. I might leave the dragon for later, I'm not sure. I think someone said that Little Minstrel is the one who gives the breath protection skill, actually. Maybe we should keep her on. It's not till 70, but that would be nice to have. I'll swap her back in soon, I think. That'd be nice. I was going to use her in the upcoming sets anyway, since she has Rapid Stream for the first move for the whole party. So, yeah. I'll probably just keep her on past that point, I guess, for the underworld and whatnot for a while. Do I have any Shikigami that are level 70 yet? Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, like all the ones you'd expect. No, I have two. Ooh, I actually haven't used all that much throughout the game, but I've used a lot in here, definitely. Not much is certain. She's one of the all-stars here. Naturally. I have the muscle memory for this pretty much down. Doesn't take long. Yeah, I must have put something on Yuka. Maybe it's her new shield or something, because she's taking like way less damage from this thing than she used to. Like, it's not even close. It's awesome. If it weren't for Benevolence Wall, though, the rest of the party would still die. So, it might look like this thing is trivial, but that's just how the Terminator is. It's either deadly or it's a total pushover. It's the same in GOS. This is more reliable than killing it in GOS, though, I think. Ooh, I thought I got something. That's her other spell card, I guess. Locks on Edge. Oh, that's strong. Physical Thunder with 625 power. Oh my god. That would potentially even make Remy good against these things. That's crazy. Wow. Cool. Not really using it right now, but cool. Don't really need to at all. I'm not struggling in the very least, so whatever. I could swap Aya and Ultaha if I wanted, but it's okay. In future fights, I could definitely put Ultaha on Remy instead of Aya. We'll see. I wonder how much damage that would actually do in most cases, without like weakness involved. It's still a hell of a multiplayer, either way. I'm not exactly sure how the damage works on elemental physical attacks like that. Have to see. And by that I mean I'll probably never know, actually. Oh well. Good to see that you can just resist being climb stopped. Can't wait until I can kill this thing. Really. I can't wait to like build a party and start fighting it soon. But I need to get these other ones first. They're close. They're up like 9 and 10. So at 16, you get the guaranteed recruit, no matter what. And I think once I have both Terminator and Hex, I'll go to the Underworld as well. So I'll make that like the rest of the day. I'll mess around in the Underworld a bit, explore a bit, maybe do some battles, get some items, maybe get a checkpoint or 3. I don't know. See what the place has in store for me, because I don't know. Maybe make it to a boss and save the boss for tomorrow, probably. But I want to get these guys first. So I'm going to be doing a bit of Black Sanctuary grinding in this last stream probably every day for a little while until I am satisfied with what I've gotten from here. Okay, Hex number 11. The 11th Hex. Sadly, I cannot fast forward this fight. I was gonna get a water, I forgot. You know, I haven't had coffee in months. I've been drinking this monster. But I think if I go to the library, I'm probably gonna grab a coffee on the way out and drink it while I'm in there. Feels a lot better, you know, drinking something like that in the library. I think their site said as long as it's not in, like, the computer area, they're fine with you bringing in refreshments and stuff that are not messy. I got another benevolence swap, by the way. I got 3 now. Nice. Yeah, good. Once it comes time to fight something else, I can cover for 3 turns. You know, Yuka's probably gonna die in those 3 turns, but oh well. Of course, I guess I can't put Alice in there. She doesn't have Benevolence Wall, so she just have like invincibility skill for a couple turns, but can't really combo it really too well without like doing it on the first turn and having no cover for the rest of the party. It's a bit tricky. Not gonna worry about it right now. We plan around individual fights as we get there. She doesn't really care about the dragon. The breath she cares about, but the physical stuff is no problem anymore. Just great news, I'll say. Alright, now run away. Hex number 12. We're nearly there on this thing. This adorable thing. I like her. Like, I don't like her, but I like her. I think she's cute. Not yet, huh? Gonna have to hit the pity, I guess. I hope this guy isn't recruitable. And I hope, like, the Demiurge isn't recruitable. I think the dragon is, unfortunately. I don't know. I know not everything here is recruitable. I mean, the Ukuri Emperor isn't, I know that, so... that already means that not everything here is guaranteed to be. We already have a break in the pattern. But maybe that's the only exception here. I don't know yet. I know that the Moon Snake is, which is cool. I like that guy. Actually, I haven't even had time for Drawbox for a few days. I guess tomorrow's probably a good day to get back into it, because I'll have the pens arriving. It is something I'd, you know, prefer to do, like, every day or 2 if I could, but... you know, there's motivation levels, and sleep issues, and other responsibilities. But like I said, I'm feeling pretty good today. So I think I'm kind of back on track here, maybe. I don't really know if it was ever truly on track, but... I'm gonna keep saying I feel good, and hopefully it's gonna make me stay feeling good. Positive affirmations to yourself are good. I'm trying. Counterform, hyper decrease. And really making me grind out the pity on everything except Jagged, huh? Well, not my fault if I get over-leveled. Hachikuma did this to me. They encourage this behavior. Oh yeah, you can't get Yami. Right. Yeah, so there are exceptions besides the Ukuri. That's fine then. Jeez. Been so long since I've translated the game that I don't recall exactly what is and isn't in the Shikigami list, but I think it's more fun like that. I only know, like, the Moon Snake prom is recruitable because someone mentioned it quite a while ago offhandedly. I think it was weeks ago now. This is my 30th DoD stream after all today. Alright, number 11. Don't use that. I don't know what I'm doing. Even if this thing dispels, it can't do anything. We actually do have a guaranteed win against it. I don't think anything can go wrong. Crits on Yuka don't even matter. At the worst, we can kill it on turn 2 with a priority spell card. Perfect chase. Okay, that's our last move. Right, Nippity can be removed. I did say I'd put, oh, jeez. That startled me. Hello. Let's see, I'm gonna put, the Minster back on, because we need that breath thing at level 70. Hello, Glade. I'm grinding Shikigami. I need 2 specific ones. I don't know what they do, but I want them. I guess want is the correct word, not need. But you can want something strongly enough that it becomes a need. Nothing wrong with that. That's what we call a desire. A yearning. I don't know what we call this guy, but I'm probably not allowed to say it on stream. I'll just call him an asshole. I would like, if I can get these things quickly enough, that I could actually go check out the underworld a bit today. Considering how close we are to the pity, I think that's fine, but encountering them is another problem altogether still that there is unfortunately no solution for. You just gotta make do. That's fine, that doesn't actually matter. She still gets to cover, thankfully. Every time that payload comes with a Shikigami notification, refreshing. 1 in 16 isn't terrible. I guess it's when the odds start getting a little bit more pessimistic. But then you realize that's only C rank, and it gets way, way worse from there. Old girl who's angelic singing voice charms nations. Her songs act as destructive magic for some reason. Yeah, she does have media, but I hear it's actually not really that good. Might be good at clearing trash mobs now and again, I don't know. But you've got Mystic stuff for that too, honestly, and it's not like much really resist Mystic. Even in the Underworld, I doubt it's gonna be a big resist. Oh, she keeps aging missile. Weird. Whatever you say. I guess Grim Reaper has more stuff. Yeah, let's get those at 4-4. Which is, of course, the funny death number. Terminator 14. Terminator. I am not gonna say the joke. I'm gonna exercise self-restraint. But you in the audience at home know exactly what I'm thinking. And that means you're just as guilty for understanding. You know, I feel like the last time someone used Summon Random 2, it also gave Jackhammer Patchy. I did disable the other redeems recently, but I don't think it would bug it out in such a way that it would lock the RNG to fix it to that. I hope not. Not like it really matters. Alright, if we don't get it this time, we're guaranteed to get it next time. And it's about time, too. Before we go to the library, I actually need to replace the battery in my laptop. And it's one of the inconvenient kinds where you gotta unscrew a bunch of stuff too. You can't just pop something off the back. I hope it's not too bad to replace. I hope it is replaceable. I mean, I bought one, it better be replaceable. I'll be kind of upset if not, and I'll have to get a new laptop in that case. I mean, this thing technically still works on the charger, but sometimes it does like to just shut off. The charger isn't very good. In general, it's a bit beat up, it's a bit chewed up by cats. I don't think there's any exposed wire explicitly, but there are some bent parts that I don't really trust entirely. There's some parts where the rubber is kinda chewed up a little bit scratchy, a little flimsy. I think the worst thing my cats have ever chewed up would probably be one of my monitor power cords last year or so. That was a real nuisance. I didn't have a spare. I had to order a spare and wait a few days for it to show up, so I was running off a single monitor for a few days. I believe it was the spare, like the second monitor that they chewed the cord for. So it could have been worse. It wasn't the main monitor, like it was my crappier monitor that I just use as my secondary, but still, it's a real pain having to fight like that muscle memory. You know, I'm really used to having it over there all the time. I put specific windows over there. If I'm streaming, OBS is over there. Typically, I'll have like my music player over there. Discord is usually over there unless I'm doing something active on it. I have a lot of like, you know, habits that require two monitors, very specifically. And that's where you watch YouTube videos of them doing something over on the left, and I have the attention span to spare. Stuff like that, you know? So it put me off for a few days for sure. Back when I had a dog a long time ago, she chewed up a shaving razor. Just destroyed the whole thing, like an electric shaving razor, I should clarify. So I had to get a new one, and I've had the new one ever since. Had that thing for probably like, at least over a decade, probably like 13 years, I'd say? 12, 13 years? It still works. I think I might have replaced the blades at one point, but I'm actually not sure if I ever did. I think I had some, and I don't know where they went. So if I didn't replace them, I don't know what happened to them. I'm not sure, actually. Alright, this should be the pity recruit for this guy. Unless there's something I'm misunderstanding, or maybe the game isn't working properly, but we'll see. Surely the game will work properly, right? Ooh. Oh, okay, maybe it's after the pity values matched, actually. I'm coping by saying that. So maybe now that it's reached the pity value, the next encounter will be guaranteed to join? That makes sense, right? I can believe that. Let's try that. Surely, we'll get it next time. It's a pain, but it's fine. Maybe like level 90 by the time I'm done in this place. How much XP do we actually need? Like 100k or so starting, I guess? Not really that much. Well, I guess most of these guys give less than 20k. Except the Yukari Emperor gives 60k. That's the big exception here. Well, I'm not really trying to particularly level up the party or anything right now. The Shikigami, yes, get skills, but if the party levels up, they level up. I'm not trying to rush it. Otherwise, I'd be putting the EXP up stuff on them. I mean, I probably should have the one that gives full party EXP up, because that would work with the Shiki too. I think I have one for like 10% for that, but it's okay. I've made do just fine without it up until now. The grinding is mostly about getting Shikigami recruits in this game anyway, not leveling up your party. Leveling up the Shiki though, yes. That is a grind. By design, I guess. But it's different. Maybe. Alright, so it should join now. We should get the Terminator. Yes, okay, alright, good. So that's how it works. You have to fulfill the pity value, then it joins the next fight. Nice. Okay, I've never gotten this thing before. I mean, I've never been to this part of the game before, so duh. There he is. He gives some stats, but they're terrible. He has main battery. He doesn't learn anything till level 50. Wow. 5% chance to nullify damage. Okay. Well, he's on. We just gotta get this thing now. Hex. 3 more kills and we'll have a guaranteed fruit. This thing is huge. Soon, very soon. As soon as we have this one, we can get out of here. Boy, I can't wait. I think I've spent more of the game in Black Sanctuary than I've spent anywhere else now, except maybe the Castle Chaos. But give it a couple more streams and we're gonna cross that threshold easily. Really, really easily. Oh, by the way, since I didn't read them off, if you want to know the pity values for the rarer Shikigami. So, from S until C, it's the same as the odds. So, like, A is 1 in 4, so you need to beat 4. And 16 for C, on 16. For D, it changes. It actually changes for the benefit for all these, actually, so that's merciful. So D is a 1 in 64 chance, and you have a pity value of 51. So, okay. E is a 1 in 256 chance, and the pity value is 101. So if you have 151, and you'll get it on 102. Let me just start this turn here. Let's see, how am I going to do this? Let me make sure this goes first. You're going to put up the field. Wait, no. Okay, yeah, so you put that on. That doesn't change. You're gonna actually first strike Yuka so she can do the field. You just do nothing. And I guess I should be putting Little Minstrel on Remy, maybe. Oh, Rapid Stream is fast. It has, like, not priority, but it's fast. That's good. Yeah, so F is 1 in 1,000 odds, and you need to beat 257 to trigger pity. Awesome, welcome. Nice. I got Terminator, and I got Jagged, and I'm going for Hex, then I'm done here for now. I'll return later for more. So I only need 1 more kill on this, and then kill number 17 will be the guaranteed pity. So, nice, we're doing that. I'm gonna leave for now. Terminator is just so massive on the UI, he just goes off screen by a little silly looking thing. Let's see. The acting order becomes fixed. I don't know exactly what that means. Fixed in like risk order information. Really interesting. Huh. I'll have to experiment with that. That's so strange, and I feel like that's not intended, but okay. Just Hachikuma implementation at its finest. What else is new? I mean, these games are perfect. You didn't hear anything else from me. I'm just to bet it's gonna take 10 minutes to find another hex now that I only need to find one more. How many dragons am I gonna get breathed by and one turned by before then? The answer will be revealed soon. That makes sense, casting First Strike on every individual member. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. So does it backwards. That could be it. I guess let's see what they were going for. It's just funny that, First Strike, the wording is still really strange on it. Now mind you, I'm talking about the English wording, not the Japanese. I don't have it in front of me right now, but I'm assuming I'm translated it pretty well. I hope I did. I don't think I would have got it totally inaccurate. First Strike says, like, it gives the user's turn slot, essentially, to the other person, so that makes sense. It's like, okay, if I use this on Amelia, they go fast. If I try to use it on Yuka, it's just gonna be useless because she's gonna use it at the end of the turn. Actually, it does have some priority on it, I think. Probably. So, has some speed, maybe. Cast speed. It's not guaranteed to go first. At the stream, I think, just says it makes the whole party faster. You really don't know what to expect from it. So it's weird that it's got so much weird stuff under the hood like that. But leave it to Hachikuma. The ins and outs of the game are pretty complicated. You might be interested in seeing a funny bug that showed up earlier on that was clipped. Go peep this. And there we go. Oh, my message failed to send in my own chat? Oh no, you're talking about yours did or something. I said. Okay, I was confused when people do that. That must be a Twitch issue. I don't have any, like, bots or anything moderating anything. There's nothing like that. So I have no idea. Okay, alright. Let me put this thing on. You can keep on leveling. I guess if the prio is fast enough to make it go off anyway, yeah. You're right. Zonrod, Whirlwind. Ignores, resists, physical dark. Perfect resist. Ooh, cool. Okay, this thing gets all of its skills pretty early too, which is nice. Cool. Okay, so I don't have a warp to the underworld yet. I just have to walk there, I guess. Kind of a pain. I assume I'll... Wait, no, it probably isn't one actually, because you have like the floor warping thing at the start, huh? I guess that's what I'll be using here. I'm gonna mess around a little bit here. Just for a little bit, like 20 minutes or so. It's already been going for quite a while today. But with no enemy. That's even worse, yeah. This was really weird though, like, the enemy just tried to slap me and the fight just immediately ended. So strange. Okay. Let me see here. I should probably put some useful stuff in the party too. We don't need gelatinous matter on you. Let's give you, little Yakshi, maybe. Or I could give you Gidre. Gidre is great too. He's got his big multi-hit. I don't need Aya anymore. I want to put on Platinum Crusader for the multi-hit buff. I guess we'll go with this. I'll keep Terminator just so we can level him. Let's see, you have 2 covers. I don't know why you really have Dreadnought anymore. We don't need that. I'll just give you a 3rd cover. Why not? Since we have them now. Once Mimi is done leveling, we can take her off. We'll keep on Aragon Wing because he's funny. Also gonna get another skill soon too. And we put on... maybe... Marissa or something? I guess? Let's see. And the actual Marissa... I don't really care what she does right now, honestly. It's not really relevant to me. It's whatevs. We don't need Wriggle here either. We can put on, I guess, someone for buffs if we want. Like AoE buffs, maybe? We'll put on Sane. In case we want it for something. There we go. Okay, good enough. I'm not really too concerned. I don't even know what I'm really up against yet, so it's okay. Oh, great. The Dogeezer Lord. That's one of the enemies I wanted to encounter first. Yeah, yeah. Oh well. I already know what he's gonna do. Can't really stop him. Unless mining village outspeeds. I don't know if it does. Probably not. Okay, these guys look like they're probably electric, so I guess we'll swing with this. I mean, I can try to get this going. I wonder if this is good enough. It is, yeah, we can outspeed the Dogazers. Cancel. That's good. Nice. So you don't even have to care about that kind of stuff anymore if you have a little minstrel. That's crazy. Also, they're not weak to that. Also, these things are like level 90 and they still have the beginner symbol on their hat. Like, they're novice mages. Novice my ass. They probably do like 500 damage to the entire party if they get a turn. Oh. Oh, they're mystic. I guess. Unless, yeah, that is them doing it, yeah. He's kind of the one I wanted to not die. This might be bad. Probably is. If Apache's able to get her turn off, she might be able to kill things, but... Okay, she wasn't cancelled, that's good. Apache's still relevant on Twitter. She's still online. That didn't kill the Adrenaline. Oh. 628? Is that all? Wow. Crazy. You know this place is gonna be fun when one battle takes longer than a couple of Terminators. And results in more casualties. Alright, got some chases. Alright. So let's see. Drops a shield. Weak to light. Okay. Usually this thing's weak to light too, but this one is immune to it. I remember that for whatever reason, so that's cool. Yeah, I think it's going to be worth it that I went out of my way to get 3 covers for the party. For sure. I think that was probably a good idea. Let's put in a hyper weapon. So I don't think I need to do rapid stream this time in particular. I'm just gonna... I'm gonna go for the Riot Queen actually. Just immediately. I'm gonna use rapid stream on a different turn. Since I think the cover should go off this turn anyway, it should be fine. Let's see. We don't actually really have much to do, I guess. I guess I can first strike so Apache gets to go sooner, in case the Dryad does like a defensive thing or something. I don't really want that happening. Nice. Okay, at least it worked on one guy. It's helpful. Alright. We don't have any revives in the party right now, by the way, not a single one. Wow, nice. I mean, it's not as good as, Nazrum's thing, but it has no cooldown, so that's cool. Like, neat. Alright, 2 next, I guess. I don't know how we're gonna beat the Decorabia here. Oh, it is weak to light. Okay, weird. I guess I remembered wrong. I swear I tried that yesterday and it failed. Maybe it had like Starlight Barrier or something. Or maybe I hit it with Mystic instead, I'm not sure. Hi, Remy. Ah, she almost survived too. We still Apache. That's good. Honestly, I think we're actually fine here. Believe it or not, I think we are. Go ahead and use physical. Be funny. I kinda just want to see the animation. A little bit late, don't you think? I'm out of spell cards. It's okay, I have first strike. Good to have a lot of those. It's 2 fights in a row. A pretty good record. Well, let me heal. Second get down over there. What's this do? Oh, it's just warp. First floor is just back here, where there's nothing. So I don't really know why you'd warp here. Okay, alright, so here's the actual way in. So I've not been over here yet. This is new. This is probably where I'm going to start avoiding fights to the best of my ability, so I can pick up items and stuff. Yeah, as if. Royal Beard and Ramak. Looks like it just says Acer to me. But it's upside down, so it's legally distinct, I think. That's how it works. Alright, Yuka. Get ready to get removed. I forget what the beards are weak to. If anything. Oh, fire. I think they're weak to fire, actually. I think it's fire. I don't know why, but I think it's fire. This one probably actually has 100% reflect rate. Wouldn't be surprised. It's okay, Remy's not the star player in this fight, it's Patchy. That's generally going to be the case down here, I think. To be honest. I should probably put Marissa support stuff on Remy and just have Marissa attack too, but oh well. I don't really care. Okay, she's still covered for us, that's nice. Cool. I'll probably kill the drive. No, actually, no. Not quite. Let's see what staff patch she has on. If it's the mental flare one, I'll probably put on one with more damage, because she already has enough, like, deflect chance with Ergon Wing Drill. Can we kill these? I'm not sure we can kill these anymore. Also, she's berserked too, which is an issue. Let's make her do more damage to me. Oh wait, no, she's gonna hit them. She's not confused, she's just berserked. And she's gonna hit the guy who counters physical. Right. That's about right for this place, I think. Yep, alright. Makes sense. Patchy, she has Thundering Creation. I want to give her the Gambitane. 55 magic attack. That's a big increase for her. I think you can upgrade the Crystal Ring too. I gotta do that sometime. Anything else? I mean, I could just put this on you, and I think I will. 125 magic attack is a lot. You do not normally reach those numbers. Not until like this point in the game, obviously. Like, I think that's the first time I've seen magic attack go over 100. Oh. Didn't see these were over here. Oops. Alright, let me just speed past this thing. Let's see what we can sneak in and take. Materials, lame. That's gonna be from another screen, okay. Got it. Gotta come from down below. Imagine not running away from the enemies here. As in, like, avoiding them. Can't run away. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Okay, we need to lean fully into Patchy here, really. What can I really have you do? I can try to topple the hard drives, maybe. I don't really know what else. You can Mad Thunder later, but you can't quite yet, unfortunately. Yeah, you don't really do anything useful. I guess you're just there for the resist primarily, huh? Yeah, I can use this. Oh. That's like Dark Mystic. Oh. I didn't even know that. That's nice. Oh, I have Meteor, sure, why not? Go for the Meteor damage. Alright, good. 2 swings of that, and the drives will go down. If I can get them low enough, I can use Spire this next turn instead. We'll see. How much Meteor does. Piss damage. Not even 1,000. Oh, we didn't even have Spell Enhance on yet. Jeez. Oh, they're not immune to that. That's weird, though. That wasn't removal. I got its stuff. It gave me the XP. I mean, like, it got removed. It's... I'm not supposed to get anything when that happens. It was obviously off of parry... Patchy deflecting it. Reflecting it, actually, I guess. That's weird. Well, whatever. Don't complain about it. Honestly, just pass your turn. I think with the Spell Enhance, this should be enough. Also, I can do this too. Just in case. Okay, so good. It is weak to fire. I didn't actually confirm that last time. Nice. Shortcoming. I think that's some kind of debuff. Getting a lot of damage treasures. They must be really common here. Shortcomings. Oh, okay, so it's like, not like, but it's like a weak maker for the entire enemy party. Assuming it works. I mean, I'll probably try that in some fights. That might be nice. Hey, morning. Starting the underworld kind of proper today, a little bit. Just kind of peeking in though, because I spent like an hour and a half grinding for Shikigami in the Black Sanctuary. But I did get them. So, I'm happy. Why isn't it? Oh, is this a looping screen? Maybe that's why. Might be. I have more to do on this screen though, I can't really leave yet. That would be foolish. Because I should be able to go back up from here, I think. Unless I need to go further for that or something. There's nothing there. Okay, that's a linear path. Hold on, is there a split at the end? I need to look. Okay, these looping screens. So you know, left. We could go up here and go this way. Okay, I guess we'll go up first. The like higher path. This is not a looping screen anymore, thank God. You're kind of right in the way. Oh yeah, I beat Shinky yesterday. She kind of gave up. She didn't bother using her super move, even though I prepared for it. So it was a free win entirely. And well, Ancient Moon and Ultimate Moth. Okay. Yep, thank you. It was my first win actually, so I was glad to have it for sure. But there's, unfortunately, still more left to do. Why does the moon have a hand, by the way? That's I didn't notice that immediately. But I wish I hadn't. So let's see. I'll just use Mystic or something. It's certainly some kind of content. I still have enemies left to beat in the Black Sanctuary too. But I don't want to spend all day in there. So I'm gonna go back for some of them tomorrow. I'll do a few every day. I'm gonna do like the dark ones tomorrow. So like the Snake on the Moon, and I'm gonna do the big Daemon as well. Together tomorrow, I think. The Daemon with a little girl riding him. Level 1000. Oh, I'm jealous. Alright, Yuka's not gonna survive much down here. Did that work, by the way? It did, yeah. So they're weak to stuff now. That's good. Let's see. I don't have any spell cards left. Oof. Oh well, I guess. Too bad. Any idea what Hexenock was initially? Oh, I see. Like, are you asking other people, not me? I'll let people answer them. Or if you're asking me, I can check. Is it one of those ones that had its design changed for legal reasons or something? I'm not familiar with it. Oh, I have no idea. I assume they edited the sprite but didn't totally replace it, right? Probably. Oh, its stop got reflected. Nice. Good. This is actually still winnable. Full replacement. Oh, in that case... I have no idea. Really? It was the thing from Madoka. That's crazy. I've never actually seen that. Wow. Huh. If you happen to have the original sprite, I'd be kind of curious. I'd show that off, naturally. Pretty interesting. Are these things weak to cold? Maybe. I can't recall. Just use that as a weak move, I don't care. Looks cool though. A whirlwind. Okay, nice. We managed to make it through anyway. Oh, Mantisaur gloves. I think I've seen those already somewhere. I don't think this is the only place that could drop those. It's weird that these are sorted like that, but okay. Sure. Let's see. Okay. Make sure to save that. Let's go this way. This place looks like it's gonna be pretty large. Purgatory ring. Oh, there's recipes. Hold on, I need those. Oh, more upgrades. Shikigami ticket. Oh boy. Not like there's really too much point. Okay, these are all the like really good elemental rings. They'll come in handy, I'm sure. Goggles. I have goggles on right now, so I don't need to put those on. The Ocarina kinda doesn't need them most of the time. Okay, so this is another floor, so this will give me a shortcut then, right? Yeah, right there, okay. So what's up with these doors then? Do you have to like find... Oh, it's probably that switch that I found. I have to find the switch and unlock the door in the last area. Okay. I see. Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'll focus on the first area more. I just want to see what this fight is. Oh no, why is he here too? No, I've already recruited this guy. Go back to the sanctuary. What's wrong with you? Yeah. I mean, it's fine. I can kill him. don't get me wrong, I still have the party prepped in such a way that it easily kills him. He's a joke at this point. But, why is he here? It doesn't really matter what you do in particular, just do Resonance with Mystic, I guess, to hit the Maid. The Maid's gonna be more of a threat than the Terminator at this point. It'll take a long to kill. Yuka does not care. Oh, actually, I don't have Aya on anymore, so I can't double attack with Patchy, so it actually takes a turn or two to kill. That sucks. Oh well. Alright, give us strength up. Since I guess you're gonna have to want to punch this thing to death. And it's wall. And yeah, this is actually gonna take a couple turns now that I look at it again. By the time your turn comes around, you'll have access to Mad Thunder. Thanks to Patchy. Don't know if it'll kill, but that's okay. Doesn't have to. Yuka's now reaching points that GOS Alice wished she could reach. 3 turns of full party cover. I don't know why that did nothing to her. Okay. Wait, no, hold on. I accidentally didn't cover with Yuka. That's a bad thing. I need to cover with Yuka. Do not make that mistake. Let me take a look here. Let me save these and bring them up. Cool, okay, so. Thank you, Hess. Let me just get out of this fight. Remove world. Don't really need that. So let's see what we have here. We have... Oops. This one is the original Triple Angels. Some nice Mojibake on the right, but that's just how it is. So what were the originals again based on? Oh, they're actually called, like, they're not Tripling Angel. They're not Triple Angels anymore. It's kind of weird. It's like Subering Angels. I'm not sure what that's actually supposed to say. That's something weird. They're not called Triple Angels though. It's German. No wonder then. Okay. Here's the original Shinzo. So Shinzo Ningen Psycho Polymer, which I think is still his name actually. It's just his design is less Yu-Gi-Oh now and more, still kind of Yu-Gi-Oh but not quite as much. But the name is still the same, I believe. If memory serves. This is Melon-chan, which I think is the Melon Books mascot. So I think if you bought the game at Melon Books or something like that, you would get the code for her. This is Goodnight Remelia. I don't know where she came about from actually, I have no idea. I remember seeing her when I translated. I think she's still in there. At least the string for her name is, that's probably it, but... Wait, actually no, I think it's her skill, I forget. I mean, patch your OST Shikigami. Okay. Huh. So yeah, that explains why Shikigami patch is here. So keep in mind, you couldn't Shikigami-fy your characters in the original game. So Shikigami Patchly here is something that Patchly could even equip herself if she wanted. It's so strange that 4 out of 5 of the spells on the right have their names correct. Oh man, those UI icons really bring me back actually. Those like AoE magic icons. I remember those, the field icons. The old UI was so cool. But yeah, I remember these from back when I played the PC version ages ago. I love the old UI, it's so cool, I kinda wish they'd kept it. It's so much cleaner looking. It's so much cleaner. Like, look at the text up at the upper left, or like the stats and stuff, it looks wonderful. I like the font. And lastly is Walpurgis Knight from Madoka. I honestly don't even remember what it looks like in Madoka, but I'll take your word that this is the same. So that's certainly something. Wow. Oh, it's even just called Walpurgis Knight, by the way. That's what it just says at the loft. So it is totally just... yeah. Crazy. But not really surprising, is it? I think it is particularly. Cool. Thanks for fetching those. So B1. Let me explore around a little bit more here. It would be cool if I could hit the lever today. And maybe get some more of the treasures, but I'm not going to fight the boss. I want to wrap up really soon. Mineko dragged on for a while. DOD is also dragging on for a bit. I wanted to wrap it up in like 2 hours, but that's not happening. It's going to be going on for a little bit more, I guess. So, yep, we go this way. We're going to go the down path instead of the up path. There's still more to do in the up path, but I'm going to go the down path this time. So I think it's going to loop around to the... yeah, I can already see over there where I go back for the lever. That's what I want to do. Actually, what's this? Is this... oh, they just go to the same place. I see. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one you hit. I'm on the same screen. Which goes nowhere, actually. Okay, well... okay. Good, I suppose. It means I narrow down where I have to go, so sure, I'll take it. Alright, we gotta go this way. From here, instead of going up, I gotta go somewhere else. Is there anything else if I go up? No, it's just that. Okay. Alright. Alright, that narrows things down. I think the Hex Knight or whatever it is pretty cool. I kind of prefer the visuals over the old one, honestly. I like it quite a lot. I think she's cute. Nice original design. Big anklets. Alright, so we just gotta get that. Oh yeah, okay, so we just use this. Alright. Alright, we're good to go. It said you can press A here and it works too, but that's not working for me. It was just really janky. Okay. This is actually linear. We're going back like the only way we have to go right now. And I love that. That one worked. More rings. That's the way that we have to go up there, but I want to go over here for the item. Please not encounter any enemies. Please just don't. It's 45 to 50, I assume, right? 60. Ooh, good. More Remy power. They know better than to give me the patchy one right off the bait, though. Right off the bat. These guys look almost the exact same as the old version. They're like barely changed. Yugano, Ol Mitsukai, and Parry the Queen. Okay, please don't kill me. Pretty sure they're weak to thunder, even though they use thunder on you. Yeah, like they're a little bit more green, but it's like subtle compared to a lot of other enemies getting changed. Like Parry's totally different colors. Probably has extra stuff added too. I don't really know though. Right. You can just Master Spark for now. Can't Mad Thunder yet. The party's a bit messy. I'm not really too worried. We're doing fine down here in general. That outsped Yuka? Whoa, that's crazy. Okay, maybe I should be using Rapid Stream a bit more then. Wow. At least the other one didn't do the same move, otherwise I would have actually been in trouble. And Patchy being dead is kind of an issue, I suppose, but I can probably make do. Actually, well yeah, I have Marissa. So I can go early this turn. I think it was a counter. Oh yeah, that could be. So there's probably like a chance that the counter happens. Right. Yeah, you're probably right. It's probably the same as the shell guy is not liking fire. Makes sense. But just in case. Let's Rapid Stream this turn. I'll Mad Thunder next turn. Deal with the last one. I think we're probably fine here. that's what... Ooh, Nazrim's not enough. Okay. Really? Come back when you're a little more thunder resistant. Okay, the water one's attacked 3 times this turn. I get it. You can stop now. You've proven whatever point you were trying to make. Alright, Mad Thunder, because it'll kill now. Nice. Scary stuff down here. I got the chest, right? I think it was the strength room. Strength amulet or piercing, whatever it was. We're almost done in the first floor. Shit. Ah. No. I got stuck on the rock. This isn't great no matter what I do, really, to be honest. I have too much to do. In particular, huh? You know what? Nullify conditions for Yuka so she might not get paralyzed quite as bad. I think she's still gonna get paralyzed and or death, but I can try. You know, I'd rather that you hit that first. Oh well, it's still useful. Alright, I guess damage-wise, we're better than I thought here, actually. I guess we're fine. I also outsped everything, so that's great. Vital Shock. I was gonna say, I'm surprised that Yuka hasn't run out of MP, but I've avoided so many encounters that she's doing fine, even though the Raw is quite expensive to use. Pretty pricey. Okay, right, no map. Been in my sleep schedule? No, I went to bed at like 9 last night. Actually 10, closer to 10. But no, it's been good. And I got up at like, 5, I think, or so. So, yeah, actually, it was perfect last night. It's going good. It's going good. I don't know if I'll be able to stick to it, but we'll see. Let's see. Yeah, I made this before. What did I actually get just now? I didn't even see. I didn't even read. Why am I like this? Let me see what it was. Whatever. That's what I get for not reading and skipping through text. Alright, nothing over here. There's still another chest, isn't there? Oh, no, okay. Yeah, with any luck, I'll be streaming at like around 5 AM EST from now on. Maybe 6, sometime around there. I'm not really sure. That is, of course, assuming I can manage to stick to the schedule, which is difficult. Things are weak with dark. This guy's gonna be a problem. I hate him. Okay, well, we just gotta hope for the best here. I'm gonna rapid stream, so we get a turn before he does his stuff. Oh, it was a hammer. Okay, thanks. I'll take a look at it in a sec. Makes sense. I thought it might have been a staff or something instead of a spear. But I looked there, but I didn't think to check hammers or swords. If you aren't spamming spell cards down here, what are you even doing? Honestly. And that's why I used rapid stream. Okay, here we go. Let's see, sadly... Oh, no, it's okay. Marissa's going to get rid of it with Master Spark for us. Oh wait, oh, Remy's alive. I thought Remy was dead. Oops. Okay, well you can get rid of that. I don't care. Whatever. Someone get rid of the barrier, please. Destroy the Great Hawk Ray Barrier. And I do want to see what's beyond that door before for the day as well. If it's a boss, I'll tackle it tomorrow. But I do want to just check. I don't really know how this place is structured yet. I'm fine with that. I don't need someone to tell me. I'm curious to find out. Okay. That should be everything in the first floor. Wait, come on. I'm not sure this... Okay, there we go. It's so janky. Okay. So what did that do? Because it didn't open the door. I totally spaced out and disappeared from the world, like, after pressing it. So if it, like, showed me what it did or said, there's 2 levers. Are there? Is the next lever in the next area? Because I think I checked everything down here. I don't think there were any other paths I could have missed. I think I checked literally everywhere. It's actually like a really simple way out. Like, you have to go down here. It's the only place to go. From this screen, there's 2 exits. Well, they both go to the same place, so it doesn't matter which one you take. Like, this time, I'll take this one instead of the one on the left. That's the same screen, see? Comes out the same place. So from here, you have to go upper right. It's the only place to go. Maybe there's a lever, like, in the corner of a screen I missed or something. I don't know. That's possible. Oh, it's probably over there. I didn't walk over there. Hold on, I missed something. I never went over this way. My bad. Oh, here it is. Okay. Whew. All right, there we go. False alarm. I'm just blind and not as thorough as I think I am. Happens. Okay. It's this. Okay. Hi there. It won't move right now. So I was aware that there were devil refights. This is something that you don't forget while translating the game. I'm not giving this a proper attempt right now. But at the very, very bare minimum, I'll at least put on the, Shikigami here, and I'll go in and see what happens. I bet the strategy no longer works, though. Hi, Zuli. Shadow of Zuli. Alright. Spell enhance. That's hyper weapon. I'm still gonna cover, even though I'm gonna use the water thing. I mean, she still has physical attacks, you know. So she still does other things, you know. And we water barrier. Let's see what happens. Just a bit of a preview for tomorrow. Or maybe not tomorrow. I might have to save this for later because it's Zuli, so it's probably really terrible. Let's see, how much HP does she have? Only 60,000? Ah, it's nothing. Unironically, that's really not that bad. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna lower your strength, I think. Actually, no, even better than that, I gotta use Bottomless Swamp. That's way, way better. So you still have nothing. Literally nothing besides that. This probably doesn't work. I'm just gonna use the rockets, I think. Why not? You still have anything? You still don't have anything good, really. I don't really want this in particular. I guess let's take Cosmic Liner. I don't know how bad these fights in the post-game actually are. It's kind of funny that they throw Zuli at you first, though, considering she's the hardest of the three. There's Sakura protected of 7 turns of complete coverage. Will do at one point, now that I'm, you know, far enough that I can get EXP quite reliably. I'll stick around tomorrow when I go back to the Blank Sanctuary, I think. For sure. Alright, let's also hit Strength down now. Only makes sense. Go ahead and Vital Shock. Vital Shock is great. We have one more turn of Benevolence Wall, and then we're probably in trouble. Still gonna use Water Barrier. Kinda funny that Water Barrier is still such a pivotal part of the fight. Pretty much mandatory, I'd say. I mean, maybe not. I guess if you have enough cover on Yuka and just stack enough Cold Resist on her and put a Water Jammer, that could work too, to be fair. See, that happens sometimes. That happened against my fight with Zuli originally. The refight, I think, in the main game. Sometimes Water Barrier doesn't work, and hits go through. That's not supposed to happen, is it? Or can it just only block so many hits per turn, like certain shield skills? It's really weird when that happens, and it's scary. I don't like it. Please stop doing that. It's not the first time I've seen it happen, and that's the worst part. It's rare. It happened to me, I think, maybe like twice during the second Zuli fight in the main game. The Castle Chaos. It was, I think, once enough to throw me off and kill a couple of party members and mess up an attempt. But it wasn't consistent enough to be a problem by any means. Oh, you can't lower her physical attack while she's immune to it. Crazy. Let's see. Okay. That's fine, we got some other good stuff on her. That's okay. So what we need this turn is Vitality up, because she's about to hit us physically and it's gonna hurt. Wait, no. The cooldown's low enough that we can just do this every turn. We don't need Sakura. Weird. Okay. Bridge Grenade. That's good, better. Or did I go last turn without cover? Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. My bad, my bad. I used her spell card last turn, yeah. I'm remembering wrong. This whole thing, I remember seeing Byakuran get hit with something. Alright, I guess let's try letting Gullus on her, maybe? Of course, we also have to make sure that she dies before Yuka runs out of MP, but I think we're okay. Pretty halfway through this, after all. Good so far. Okay, with the rockets, and cover everyone again. Yeah, you get pretty strong in late game DoD when you can stack so many buffs and debuffs. My party's not even really prepped to do that right now, but just Spell Enhance is giving Patchy decent damage. I guess she's not really doing that much unless she has Chaos Flare already, but I think we're still going at a pace that's fine, as long as she doesn't get us on the one turn that we're vulnerable. Or do that. I was gonna say, or cripple Yuka in some way, and she crippled Yuka in some way. She's asleep for a while. Okay, scary. Very scary. You keep him off cooldown so you can use his hyper weapon again next turn. Just gonna have to keep trying. See what happens here, I guess. Hopefully we don't get bonked too bad in the interim. Hopefully the buffs and debuffs have done enough, but I don't know. Why is it this fight seems more reasonable than any of the encounters in the End of Black Sanctuary, or just in the Underworld in general? Let's see. Let's put Pendulum Guard on Remy. Missed a hyper weapon again. And we spell card some more. Marissa, you only have one job. You're hired forever. You've been grandfathered into this job. You can keep it. If Marissa falls asleep, then we're really in trouble, so that's why I put Rez up on. Yuka falling asleep would be a problem if we didn't have Dull on Zuli, but that's gonna wear off next turn when Yuka wakes up, so it's potentially fine. In fact, I'm gonna try to reapply that. It's pretty important after all. Grudge Grenade. How much is that actually strengthened by? I wonder if that's working on her. Probably, because strength down is 106. I'll check it after. I'm curious. I'm not familiar with skills like Magic Grudge Grenade. I've never really used them. So I think there's something in GOS that's good that buffs like your buffs, but it's an actual buff that takes up a slot. So it's not the same as this, not quite. But wait for that now. Oh. Oh well. Alright, let's see. So Dull's on her again. All done is about to wear off. I guess I'll replace that too. You can just be on debuffing duty. Do your job normally. Thankfully her Shikigami still tick cooldown while she's asleep. It's not like she's dead. So it's good. She can just get right back to work. I hope I get something cool for winning this. I'm gonna be disappointed, aren't I? I'm ready to be disappointed. I mean, it's a bit disappointing how easy the fight was, I'll say that. I thought I'd have to prep, like, a full proper party, but no. You just need Water Barrier and maybe someone to cover and someone to lower her accuracy, and that's it. Oh, we got a cool weapon. Oh, cool. Those little candles, too. Interesting. She gets tougher. Oh, you have to fight her again. Oh, okay. I thought I remembered seeing that, but I wasn't sure. Like in the Bestial long ago. That's neat. So that buffs Zuli's skill. So I guess Blood Spray Dance, probably? Or maybe another skill later on, because I mean, Otoha got, like, both of these. I don't know. Yeah, I can level these guys up, I think. That'd be nice. I'm gonna put them on. Next time. Poor Terminators and getting to level 50. Come on. I don't think I need 3 covers when just walking around normally. And Chloe. Sure. I'll unlock this stuff just so I have it available. Oh, and Sakuya too. Sakuya too. Let's see. I don't need Servant Queen in random battles. I can get you. Oh, Sakuya. Okay, cool. I'm still gonna be lazy and put off the best tier entries for another day. Because today was a really long stream, about 5.5 hours. So I will do them another day, maybe tomorrow. I'm just gonna be doing DOD tomorrow. I'm not gonna do Minako again tomorrow. So it'll be a bit more focused. Surprised I've only beat that many monsters. Let me see, what do I need to upgrade those accessories? The 5s. Diamonds, okay. So the same thing that you need for these ones, okay. Yeah, sure, I'll do it, why not? Arguably, maybe I should wait for the Patchly one, but I'll take this one, it's fine. 80 attack. That's pretty good from a single accessory slot. Here we go. 367 attack. See, are you learning anything? You can level up Doppelganger for that. Oh, yeah, you're gonna get something like a level. That's good. I don't think Doppelganger is anything amazing, but I'm gonna put it on... I'm just gonna go level that real quick. Give me just a second here. Just so I don't forget, because otherwise I will. Also, I haven't tried the move yet to see how it looks, I guess, either. We can do that too. Okay, nifty. Seamless animation. It said it was at 99%. Alright, well, hold on a second. I'll go over here instead. Of course, I'm gonna go over here. I'm required to put on Dreadnought in case I run into a Yukari. No Yukari. The Remelia gang up bully. That's not what I was trying to get. Hold on. It's only 180, let's take that off. Ball blade. Never misses. Full accuracy, 250. Okay, whatever. Sure. Why not? So... 99%. 99% mastery on that. In every other situation, I thought that would just, mean the next time you used it, you just leveled it up, but I guess not always. Maybe need to go to a higher level area. Wish we can see a Call Blade. It's goofy. Oh no, his varieties. No matter how far you get into this game, enemies will still do some damage. At least to your mages. Weird. Let's try here. Oh yes, this thing. It's weird, because it just says this... Oh, I guess it's because it hits twice. It just hits a random enemy the second time. Or it can hit the same one twice, but doesn't always. It's one of those. Okay. I see. I didn't see the part where it said double hitting the first time. I did kill one of these. How did I kill this thing again? I guess just with a lot of physical attacks. These aren't trivial, though. This is kind of the last thing I wanted to run into right now. Should probably put Hyper Weapon on Remy. I'm beginning to regret my decisions. Alright, we're in this for the long haul, I guess. Just hit the thing in the back and kill it for me, please. Right now, we'll start hitting for a little bit of damage. think. Oh, you don't have a third cover on. I hope that's gonna be okay. I really hope that's gonna be okay. Oh, and that's... Oops, no. I don't think this will work, but I'll try it anyway. Haven't seen this yet. Neat. 0 damage, but neat. It's gonna take a few more rounds of that. A couple at least. Nice. Yeah, let's use Vital Shock. That's probably good here. Use the defense. It's got a lot. Oh. Oh, that's way better than I thought it was going to be. Good. Could have just been doing that from the start, probably. Use Doppelganger again, though. Just to be thorough. Okay, there we go. We got it. And she also gets Astral Javelin off of that. I don't need Dispel right now. Astral Javelin is... on-hit Mystic damage with only 100 power? Seriously? No. Why do I care? Anyway, we can run we can put on the Tsurugi Maru now. Well, I guess actually there's more stuff I haven't learned. So I guess we'll put this on instead. Okay, alright. Like I said, I'm not really worried about that right now. I did forget to look at this stuff. The Meteor Buster. That's what I got from Zulia. That's cool. Big damage. And I think this is that thing that I got earlier that I thought was a spear. So it's another Dispel Spear. Cool. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm actually gonna wrap up there for real this time, though. Alright, thank you for coming.